I think your whole life is a study. Even you are driving motorbike, still you are observing, you are learning. There is no end to the study, no end to the learning. Learning is at every moment.
That cell will continuously regenerate itself at a pace that is considered miraculous.
So you fall into that category. Your Prakriti is Ojo Prakriti.
I would like to ask you one thing. Right now in Kerala, people are claiming, and we don't know how much of it is true, but I know some of it is true. People have preserved ghee in the earth. They buried it in the earth and kept it for over 100 years. And it seems this ghee has tremendous healing
Absolutely,
possibilities. Can you say something?
Yeah. That is called Shata. Shata means 100 years. Shata Varsha, Shata Samvatsaram Ghritam means the ghee is buried in a clay pot into the soil, 100 years. Because when ghee is staying in the soil for 100 years, that much long time, some molecular changes happen within the ghee. And that ghee is rich in ojas. It is rich in tejas, and it is rich in prana. Because ultimately the pure essence of vata dosha is prana. Pure essence of pitta is tejas, and kapha is ojas. And at cellular level, ojas, tejas, prana, they maintain cellular metabolic activity, cellular intelligence, and flow of communication. Prana is a flow of communication. So at cellular level, Ojas, Tejas, Pran, they are operating and enhancing the cellular life. So this 100 years old ghee, Purana Ghritam, is the best medicine for eczema, psoriasis. Even if you take internally, it can heal peptic ulcer, ulcerative colitis, IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, many disorders, even autoimmune diseases. This Purana Ghritam is Sreshtam, Ojas Karamparam. So this promotes Ojas.
Is there any parallel in the medical sciences for Tejas and Ojas? Prana, they're beginning to recognize kind of.
Correct. Very good question. Prana is your neuroelectrical impulse, your neuroelectricity. But Tejas is nothing but certain kind of amino acid. They work at the level of cell membrane, at the level of RNA, DNA. They are Tejas. And Ojas is the immune system. So, Ojas, Tejas, Pran, these are three important factors. They maintain the life of a single cell. The single cell can live longer. And that's the beauty. But there is no parallel. One thing is there, when liver destroys the old red blood cell, and out of destruction of RBC, the hemoglobin comes out and the heme is separated, and globin part is ojas in the liver. That's why doctors give gamma globulin shot to prevent hepatitis. So that globulin is a very special protein, maybe resembling to the ojas. Tejas is amino acid, liver enzyme, because liver is a seat of 5 bhutagni. Every ether, air, fire, water, earth has an agni component. Nabasa agni, the agni component of space. Vayavya agni, the agni component of air, which really absorb the gaseous exchange happen because of that. Tejo agni, which is responsible for cellular metabolic activity. And Apo agni, which maintain plasma serum. And Parthiva Agni is a mineral, calcium, magnesium, zinc. So, exactly when we study modern medicine and Ayurveda concurrently and inherently, then we will understand which part is Prana, which part is Tejas, and which part is Ojas.
In the yogic sciences, generally, Ojas is seen as a non-physical dimension of energy. If you… because everything physical has come from the non-physical. If you create a cocoon of non-physical dimension of energy, cocoon does not mean like this.
Right.
On the cellular level, every cell has a little bit of non-physical dimension
Correct.
of wrap around itself. That cell will continuously regenerate itself at a pace that is considered miraculous.
Correct.
well, your recovery from anything, injury or any ailment will be like that. Above all, first of all, you don't get sick enough to be called sick. Depending on how violently you live.
Right.
When I say how violently, see, you're living a nice peaceful life, I live a violent life, I'm on full speed on a motorcycle. So, my life is 7 days of the week, 365 days, there's no day, there's no night. Sometimes it's 24 hours work, other days it's 18, 20 hours of work. It's a violent life. But still I have not cancelled a single event because I am not well. Such a thing has not happened in the last 39 years.
No, what you say, very beautiful.
A certain amount of ojas kind of puts you back always. It doesn't matter. It's not that I have not been unwell, well, I caught flu, I caught this, I caught that many times. But no matter what's happening, I can still continue my activity.
Right.
So, if what you said kind of interests me, that ojas is that kind of energy which is not physical in nature.
Right.
But if you are incubated in that always, if every cell is incubated in that always,
Correct.
your recovery or your ability to be beyond what physical things do to you.
Ayurveda says that ojas can be measured on physical level in physical term as ojosar. Then tejas can be measured. Then there is a para ojas and upper ojas. So, para is superior. Superior ojas is ashtabindvatmakam param ojam rudhistitaha. So that 8 drop, ashtabindvatakam ojas, the 8 drop of superfine ojas that comes to the heart and that stimulate pacemaker SA node, then it stimulates to the AV node and to the bundle of His. All cardiac activity are governed by that superior ojas. Then inferior ojas is Ardha Anjali, which is half pint, and that is circulating throughout the body to maintain immunological response. But there is a Shakti Rup ojas that become aura. So if you do meditation, you are in samadhi, then that your upper ojas become para ojas become aura. And that halo, that aura is nothing but ojas. But the color of the aura is tejas. And pulsation of aura, vibration of aura is prana. Even at the auric level, ojas, tejas, prana are operating in a subtle Shakti form. But in a physical form, ojas, there is a ojo prakriti. And Ayurveda says the person who is very handsome, dynamic, with attractive eyes and very charming personality, when he comes, there is a whole vibration.
I look like a blind man.
Yeah. So that is called, so you fall into that category. Your prakriti is ojo prakriti. So ojas is a physical thing. Ojas can be psychological thing, which is bliss, joy, happiness, and ojas can be spiritual thing, which is samadhi.
So Ayurveda talks about these aspects, is it?
To some extent. Charak does talk about.
I've always been so engaged with life, I never had the patience to study anything. I'm just absolutely involved with life inside and life outside.
Correct, right.
So I never sat down and… made a study of anything, so you must tell us, you spent a lifetime of study.
I think your whole life is a study. Even you are driving motorbike, Still you are observing, you are learning. There is no end to the study, no end to the learning. Learning is at every moment. And that is your humbleness. You said, I have no time, but you are always in that process.
That's what just now, yesterday night, some journalist was asking me, when you're writing, what are you thinking about? Are you doing this, doing that? I said, not just when I'm writing. At any time, I'm not thinking about anything because this whole… this is a European disease that has caught the whole world, it's a pandemic. That people think human thought is more significant than human attention. Human attention, if it is keen enough, intense enough and sustained, it can open any door in the universe.
Absolutely.
Human thought is just a recycling of what you already know. But somewhere our education systems, borrowed from European systems, has inculcated in everybody that your thought is more important than your attention. Attention to Creator's creation is more important than the nonsense that you make up in your head. But everybody thinks you must be thinking something, then only you're an intelligent person. Well, I don't think much. That's why my face didn't become long. With age, people, will lose their joy and they become like this, they think they've become serious about it. Well, I think seriousness is the worst ailment. Because it's such a joke that you're here just for a few years. Before you, thousands of years people have lived here.
Correct.
When you're gone, maybe the grass will be grateful because it's getting sustenance from you because you're buried underneath. Otherwise, everybody will forget in a little bit of time and the world will be fine without you.
Correct.
But everybody thinks that they have become so important in this universe that they become very serious. Silly little thoughts that they're creating have become bigger than the cosmos. So, I don't know, for me, life is about attention. How keenly attentive you are is how much you know of life. Because everything that needs to be created is already created. You just have to be attentive and enjoy the bounty of life that's here.
Absolutely.
But people are trying to make up their own little world. Their idea of a world is one stupid building that they call as home and so much bank balance and 4 wheels parked in front of their house which is shinier than the neighbor's wheels. I mean, this is their idea of creation. When there is a magnificent creation all over. So this creation of my job, my family, my this keeps them busy and away from the Creator's creation, which is the worst thing that can happen to you.
Absolutely.
So Ayurveda, if it has to become the way of the world, not necessarily in the form that it's come from India, it can happen in so many different ways. The fundamentals are right, but how it finds expression in different societies could be different. If it has to happen, first and foremost thing that needs to happen is that there must be a significance for the creation above your own creation.
Correct, correct.
Till then, I don't think people will take to Ayurveda. Everybody is looking for a quick fix of some kind.